Hello, good morning. I saw somebody hop on and off. I hope you have some time to come back and join us for this morning's group journaling session. It's hard to see when you're mirrored because you see this as my left side, but this is actually my right. So, tucking my hair a little bit, I'm going to put the code to invite you on screen here with me. And I'm going to put that as a banner and show that to you here so that we can get into our journaling. I'm also going to hop into the Facebook group here, the Blissful Journaling Sanctuary that we have. And I'm going to put it there as well so you can join me if anybody wants to join me on screen. So this can be a nice shared group experience. And if for some reason you don't join me on screen, then just enjoy your journal. Enjoy your journaling process. I'm going to put some prompts up and join me on screen using this link. There we go. Post it there. Screen morning. Here we go. And I'm also going to put it in the event. Is anyone here? I'm going to give you all another few minutes. I want to give it some time. And tag everyone here. And put it inside of the event as well. Here is the link to join me on screen. Don't leave me lonely. I'm not really lonely. I'm chilling, y'all. Okay, somebody's here, or it could be me just posting in Facebook and it's picking up as a viewer. I've got some green tea right now. I am getting high off of my own supply. Let's see if you can see this in the camera. I've got the sunlight coming in through the window here. It's perfect. Going through the trees. But this is our lemon meringue green tea. And you can see that there's beautiful large pieces. Okay. And I've got that right here in my cup. And I need to take out another glass. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to put my strainer inside of this other cup because I don't want to oversteep my tea. It's been 3 minutes already. But I'll show you what this looks like. Looks like collard greens. If your green tea isn't looking like this with these big pieces, you ain't doing it right. So who's in here with me? Join me on screen. Let's get to journaling. I'm going to play some Lofi. We also have a $50 gift card to give away. Hey, Ty. Are you going to join me on screen this morning? I'm gonna get my camera lift too. Join me on the screen, Ty, girl. Come on. Come on in the room. Let's get these prompts going. Let's find out what's going on with each other's lives that we need to overcome. Right? I just last night I was doing a painting event for some women. So I need to relax and unwind from that. My mother's got a little cold. Your phone's not letting you do it. Let me help you through it. Let me walk you through it. Let me send you the link to your DM and maybe that will help. Yeah, let's get you on here. Because that's what this is all about, us sharing. It's not just about you watching me journal on screen. And I am going to show you my screen too. Let me go to the event. And then I'm going to message you since you are here. And there's the link, girly. Send your DMs. Okay, your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. How old did you turn? How old are you? How old are you? And tell me, are you sipping on some tea too? Let's get it together. Let's help you get together. So hopefully you can come on in here. I also have another camera. Let me show y'all. So you can see my journal. Let's see. Work this out. Yes. Okay, so you can see right here. You can see I've got my notebook. This is one of the journals that that you can get from my site. And yes, I've been, as you can see, I've been actually using this journal quite a bit. I use all of my journals. I drink my own tea. I would not sell you something that I wouldn't use myself. So no tea, get you some water, girl. This is another one of our journals. As you can see, I use this one all the way up, tabs and everything. And if you have not yet seen the journal of the month for April, this is it right here. This is it. Blank pages inside, all ready for you and all of your ideas. Okay, so but I won't be journaling in this one today because I want to finish using this one that I already have. So I'm going to get started with the lo-fi music, and Ty, I'm going to give you a chance to pop on screen with us if you want to. Y'all see I have quite a bit going on right here in my space. This is another journal that I have that I do art in. So as you can see, there's paint here because I've got this bubble wrap and you know, some of my art journaling that I do. Some of my latest pieces back here that I absolutely love. Some of my favorites. Y'all can see that. So set up your space how you need to set up your space. And I'm going to put on the lo-fi. And I'm going to pop a prompt in the chat. In the chat on the screen. We're going to journal about it. All right. Lo-fi on. We're gonna we'll do 3 minutes of this particular one. Hey, y'all ready? Who wants to do me? The hardest truth you've had to face this past. Let me know. Let me know what's the hardest truth you faced this past year. And let's set the timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes going here. Oh, yay, Ty! Come on through, girl.
I was terrible. I was terrible.
Girl, don't say that. Do not say that, okay? You look like you, okay? And I'm gonna switch cameras here. And let's journal. I got the lo-fi music going on. And we're taking this next couple of minutes to journal about the hardest truth we had to face this past year. So we got 2 minutes left of this. You got your journal? Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me turn this down a little bit. Just sit with it and meditate with it. If you've been doing it on your phone and you're using your phone right now, just sit with that thought, and have some recognition in it, okay? And we only got 2 minutes left, so it won't be too hard on you. All right?
Right.
All right. You can even close your eyes if you want. All right, coming back on my regular screen here, that was a cool experience to talk about what was the hardest truth I had to face this past year. I don't know if anybody wants to share in the comments. If you are watching the replay or if you're watching us live, please put your comments in the chat. Ty, if you want to share, let me know. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on you. You're the only one on screen with me right now, but
What was
I
the
will
what
show
was the um journal topic again?
the prompt. Can you see the prompt on the screen?
Oh, I see it. What
Mm-hmm.
you had to face this year? Um, I think that for me, I think was
Mm-hmm.
moving from New Jersey to the South was challenging.
What about it was challenging?
Um, the move was when you're trying to start something new in your life. You telling your sometimes you have that second thought like, no, don't do it, no, don't do it. But then you have yourself saying, no, this is what I need to do for me and my children.
Mm-hmm.
When you move, sometimes it'll be a struggle to you get on your feet to do what you need to do. So for me, it was kind of hard because it's like, okay, I'm here. I'm used to always working. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I had to pick myself up, went in a little depression mode because so when you're so used to something and something's different, you have to
Yeah.
put yourself right back into it to
Yeah.
realize what's going on. So that was really challenging for me. A lot of stressors. I've been through a lot in my past from since 2018 down has been really rough. But I
I
kept pushing. I kept telling myself I have children. I have to
that's
keep going.
right.
You can't stop because it's like if you stop, it's like you're not gonna get where you need to be. If you keep,
Right.
you gotta tell yourself and do it. This is what I need to do.
Right. Exactly.
Motivate myself and tell myself I'm gorgeous. I'm human. I'm somebody,
Yes. Yes.
and that's my goal for.
Yeah. Um, having children is like a big motivator. You know what I mean?
Five of them
So I could definitely relate to that. You have 5 children.
and a grandson.
Oh, wow. Okay, we have somebody else joining us on screen. 5 children and a grandson. I honor you for that. So thank you for doing what you do. I
Yeah.
know that's a big challenge for you. Hey, Crystal. Thank you for
Morning.
joining us on screen. You got your journal, girl.
Let me grab it. I woke up like right at 9 o'clock. If my dog is still
Mm.
sleeping, I stay asleep. So I'm gonna walk my dog real quick.
Yes,
And
get
I
yourself
do have my journal.
together. Grab your journal, grab your
I'm still just
tea.
trying to get a little situated.
Take your time. So yeah, hi. I was writing in my journal just now that the hardest truth that I've had to face this past year is that like customers are not as easily flowing in as I thought they would with my business.
Right.
Last year when I quit my job and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. I knew it was going to take some work,
Right.
but I really thought it was going to be a lot more simple. And I had forgotten all the roles that come with entrepreneurship. It's like I was doing it anyway,
Right.
but having it be my sole source of income really changed the game for me
Right.
and really challenged me this past year. So just
Right.
facing that reality that I was going to have to put a different type of effort, a different level of effort, and be a different version of myself.
Right.
Yeah, that was really a huge realization for me this year. So all of us are hanging in there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whether
Because
we hanging on by a thin thread or a thick thread, we hanging.
everybody is going through, and like I tell people, the thing that people don't understand is people be like, "Oh, you with me." I don't care if we didn't talk a long time. I'm still gonna reach out. How you doing? How was your day? Because sometimes that "How was your day" can bring a lifetime happiness for someone.
Yeah,
Because you never
yeah,
know what somebody is going to. Checking on is always the thing to do.
that's so true.
Because you're here 1 minute and you're gone the next.
That is so true. So be appreciative, of everything and of everyone and try to share your joy with other people so you can brighten their day, and it's going to come right back to you, you know?
Yeah.
You got your journal, Crystal?
I do. I actually have two different ones. This is one I write in most of the time. This is actually a new one my sister just got me.
Ooh, go sister. I love sister gifts.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. So you using the new one or the all that you finishing up the all the time one?
I think it really depends on what I'm writing.
I got you.
So
different things. All right. Well, we're gonna take a moment and go through another journal prompt. This particular thing I do every single morning, and I haven't done it yet. I saved it for y'all, but this has been really helpful for me. A lot of times we go through our gratitude and we try to think of like all the things, and it really becomes repetitive and hard to do. So I started writing down my gratitude just for what happened the day before. That's it. You don't have to overthink it. Just gratitude for something that happened or some things that happened the day before. So let's take about 3 minutes and let's do that. Okay? Let's get some different music going. And I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. Right. Timer is up on that one. Just 3 minutes. It's really powerful. Like 3 minutes isn't a long time, but if you're sitting intentionally with it, it can be a long time. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching us, please join us on the screen. Let us know how we can help you in the comments. If you're having trouble getting in, we are on StreamYard right now. If you don't want to join us on screen, then go ahead and comment in the comments what you were journaling about. But I was journaling for gratitude for yesterday. How'd y'all do with that? How did it feel?
Well,
I did great.
I did great because yesterday
I did great. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day for me.
Oh, your little boot.
Yesterday was your what?
Yesterday was my birthday, so for me that's a big thing because my sister.
Happy
a
birthday!
lot of people. Thank you. My sister didn't make it to her 39th birthday. So for me, I lost my mom when she was 2 years old. So for me to make it to 38, I'm blessed every day that God has keep winning my body to be a good mom and to keep moving forward. Losing Karen at 29 years old and you're young, it's like really hard. You know, this is why I tell people it's nothing like your mom.
Yeah.
Nothing like your parents. So I'm thank God every day that I make a milestone.
Yay. So you turned 39 yesterday.
I turned 38. My sister would have been 39.
Oh, okay. I see. Awesome. Crystal, you said you did really great too. Did you have some gratitude?
Yeah, yesterday was actually a really active. Yeah, yesterday was a really active day for us. It's just me and my dog, who has to be in my lap at all times. But I take her a lot of places with me, to a lot of stores. There's a store called Garner's Natural Life. They had a big sale yesterday. So I was able to take her with me. We went to the dog park. We went to Soda City. And I actually wrote on here, my mom also, she lives in Virginia. I'm here in Columbia. But we talk all the time, almost every day. And last night we talked on the phone for probably like an hour and a half. And I'm just thankful for our relationship. My mom has a really kind of screwed up family. And there's always a lot of drama. And I think I have a lot of gratitude for us to be able to talk to each other freely and not feel like either of us are going to judge each other, or just to be able to listen. So I'm thankful that I'm that kind of person for my mom, and that my mom is that kind of person for me.
Oh, yay. That's so beautiful.
You said you're in Columbia, South Carolina?
Right.
Oh, I just moved here in March.
Oh, nice. I moved here about 4 years ago.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm glad you moved here, and it's a big adjustment.
Yeah.
It is.
I love
been
it here.
Let me see. I've been here since I think about 2016, maybe. So is that 8? It's been longer than I thought. I still feel kind of new. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but
I do.
Especially with this kind of town, you know, because we're all in Columbia, South Carolina. This is a small town for those of us who come from larger metropolitan areas. You know, I was in the DC metropolitan area, and it's a bigger vibe, and there's lots more strangers. Here, there's not, you know, as many strangers, and a lot of people know each other and have known each other for a long period of time. So even though I've been here, you know, creeping up on 10 years, I still really feel new, because it's a different culture. And that's an adjustment. It's like sometimes you don't realize that, yeah, we're all still in the United States, but every city and state and everything has its culture. I remember like talking to some people that I knew from New York and everything, and them saying like, you know what, when I first got here, I couldn't sleep, and they were trying to figure out why they couldn't sleep, and they realized it's because it's too quiet at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're from New York, especially, and nothing ever closes, and here everything is shutting down at 9 o'clock at night, you're like,
York. So
what is
That was an adjustment for me too when I first moved here.
Yes.
And there's so many restaurants not open on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a culture shock. It is a culture shock. If
Yep.
you're watching us, please consider joining us on screen. We are on StreamYard right now. You can use this in our blissful journaling sanctuary. We put the link inside, and you can use this link right here and paste it into your browser and join us on screen. We just got finished doing our gratitude for yesterday. We're talking about some culture shock that we faced moving to, and you know, for some people, Columbia, South Carolina, where we live, is a big city for them. If they're from some of the smaller surrounding cities, this is the capital city, and this is the big city for a lot of people. So when we say it's a small town, they're like, what are you talking about? Because the landmass is big, right? The area is big, but as far as the population, is different for us more northern East Coasters, right? So Crystal, are you from Virginia too, or your mom just lives there?
Yep. I'm from Virginia Beach.
Okay.
My mom was actually from Texas, and she was in the Navy, and then we ended up in Virginia Beach.
Got it.
But it's a lot more people in Virginia Beach. It's a lot bigger there. There's so many things to do constantly.
Yeah.
So it was a big adjustment to here. It's also very weird not being 20 minutes from the actual beach and being 2 hours from it.
Yeah.
But that's a nice thing about Columbia, is that we're 2 hours from the beach. We're 2 hours from the mountain. We're an hour and a half from Charlotte. We're an hour and a half from Atlanta maybe? But we have so many things that are Yeah. Everything's still close. There's so many good weekend trips that can be taken.
Yeah. And speaking of gratitude, giving gratitude for South Carolina, I love all the nature that's out here. That's one thing that I really do like. And being able to have access to so much greenery, like I'm looking in my backyard right now and everything.
Right.
And, you know, you get to have so much more bang for your buck, so much more land, a lot more peace. And I know people are really grateful for that, especially those of that came from like New York and places like that during the pandemic. And you get to get away from people and have and have some fresh air and some open space. You know what I mean? So it's some great country living. It really is. So you get a different type of tranquility and peace out here. So I'm gonna pop on another journal prompt, and we can sit with that for 3 minutes. What's been the best compliment a stranger has ever given you? I'm gonna turn my page, and I'm gonna crank the music a little bit. Let's get us some song. All right, and I'm gonna set my watch for 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay. I like that we're only doing them for like 3 minutes at a time, like really brief. You know what I'm saying? So that it doesn't
I do
feel
too.
overwhelming. But I feel like we're getting a lot accomplished by getting these feelings out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Okay.
yes. What has been the biggest compliment a stranger has ever given you? Anybody want to share? And please share in the comments if you're watching us. What's been the biggest compliment a stranger has ever given you? Anybody want to share? If you're shy, I will share.
Well, I was told that I was a strong woman, and that I was told that I could accomplish anything I put my mind to. And I say this because with me losing a husband and being a mom of five, it's not easy doing it
Oh,
by
wow.
yourself when you have a son who catch seizures, your daughter's type diabetic. It wasn't easy for me, but I had to snap in to be the best mother I can be for my children. So with me, I always tell myself, I'm strong, I'm courageous, I can do this.
And you are doing it. Not just you can do it. When you realize that you are doing it every single day,
And being a new grandmother, so it's like, okay, I'm doing this every day. I'm doing
yes,
it.
you are. You are. Great. Awesome. Crystal, you have anything you want to share?
I think there was a lot to think about. Because I feel like I get complimented a lot by strangers, and I think also in South Carolina, people are just that friendly sometimes. But recently, me and my dog were out um, at Wego, that beer garden, and as I was
Mm-hmm.
leaving, someone stopped and told me that my dog was beautiful and that she had a great temperament and that I did a really good job with her.
Oh,
And it made me
yay.
feel really good because she's a rescue, and we struggled a lot when I first got her. Because she was 5 months when I found her running down the highway, and she had worms
Wow.
really bad. She ended up being allergic to a bunch of stuff. So it's been a journey, and she was really bad. Like she's chewed up all kinds of. She's There's a hole in my wall right here, and that she chewed up. Like she was really bad. So she's come a long way. So it made me feel really good.
I love that. Yeah. It sounds like it gave you a sense of accomplishment, like knowing, especially knowing what you went through with her, you know. And it's funny that you
Yeah.
said that you get a lot of compliments from strangers and things like that. And so you just take it with it's kind of like you take it with a grain of salt. And that reminds me of like what I was writing in my journal because I feel the same way. Um, about things that I hear from my family. I'm like, oh, you guys are supposed to say that. You're
Right.
you're
Right,
no, you always tell me I'm a great person, I'm a great mother, and
Yeah.
I have great energy and I shine, but actually hearing that from a complete stranger outside of somebody that loves me,
right,
somebody that didn't know me at all really forced me to stop and think, well, wait, this must be true. It's like you don't believe it until a certain kind of person says it.
right,
Or you only
Yeah.
believe certain compliments,
right,
right? You just think some of them are like just to be nice or just to open conversation or whatever. But
right.
it's like, okay, this compliment I will accept and this one I won't. And I find that really interesting that we all do that. We will
Yep.
pick and choose which good things about ourselves that we decide are worthy enough, that we decide we're going to be okay with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I find that very interesting. So that's what I wrote about. I've always wanted to be a person who stood out. Like when I was growing up, I really loved Punky Brewster. I don't know if do y'all remember Punky
Yes.
Brewster
Yeah.
and
My
Pippi Longstocking?
she has a new
Pippi Longstocking.
Yes, y'all, I'm in my 40s, so that is my frame of
Mhm.
reference. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Me and my
So I
mom actually
always
watched that movie recently.
you did wait, what movie? Pippi Longstocking?
Yes, because
Yeah,
it's on, I think it's on Tubi or something, but that used
yeah,
to be one of my favorite movies as a kid. I wanted to make like those like mop shoes so bad.
right.
And yeah, that was my favorite movies as a kid.
Okay, you know what?
I
You
went to
have
the
given me
cinema.
a challenge. I have to go out and find Pippi Longstocking again because I haven't even tried. But I always wanted to be like this standout person that was different because Pippi, she was climbing trees and
Yeah,
she had
she
Yeah.
pigtails and
she was
hair and
on island
the same thing with
herself.
Punky Brewster. She had like those bands, those colorful bands tied around her pants and everything. And it was like I
Mine,
always wanted to stand out. I always wanted to be different. I always wanted to be unique.
but Punky she has another show now as being an adult, and she has children in the same apartment she was raised in by the guy.
What? What's
Yeah,
that?
I watched
Really?
it. Peacock. It's on Peacock. I
Let me
Oh,
write
okay. I gotta
that.
go to my boo's house to watch Peacock because I don't have that subscription, but he does. But I gotta. Okay, I'm
it's
writing
on
this
there.
down, y'all. Punky Brewster and Pippi
They got when she was
Longstocking.
younger. They have the episodes when she was younger, and then she has a new sitcom out now when she's older with her own children.
What? Okay, I gotta look this up.
I
I
love it.
still remember
Same.
like Pippi Longstocking is coming into
Yeah,
your world.
yeah.
Freckle face, red hair girl, you ought to know the one who's fun to be
Yeah.
around.
I love it.
One thing also that was so inspiring about Pippi Longstocking is like she really also like made you believe that you were special, you were unique, and it's okay to be weird.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all about to make my Sunday now, okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. Just a reminder, I do have a hard stop at 10 o'clock. So we still got some time, but I do have to get out of here at 10. But this is so, 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 so fun. I want to remind y'all that there is a $50 giveaway gift card, and you can take it and spend it on whatever you like inside of my shop. Get you
Get
some
off of
tea, get you some journals, whatever you want inside of the shop. There's a $50 giveaway. And I'm going to post the contest rules again because I didn't see any entries, but I'm going to post the contest rules again inside of the. Oh, you can't hear me, Ty?
No, I couldn't hear what you were saying. The last part, the phone had froze.
Oh, okay. So I'm saying that there's a $50 giveaway. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. And you can buy whatever it is that you want out of my shop with that $50. So I'm really excited to give it away. And I am going to post some contest rules inside of the journaling group so y'all can see and y'all can enter. So make sure you look out for that because I'm trying to give away this money. The gift card is just sitting there. I'm trying to give this away and get y'all to get something. So if y'all love some tea, Crystal, I see you drinking tea. I'm drinking green tea this morning.
Yes.
So
I'm
get you
drinking
some
some
good
mango
tea.
green tea.
Well,
Ooh, I love
I,
that. I'm drinking lemon meringue green tea. So we like our little
Oh,
flavors,
that
huh?
sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good.
it's a
And
lot of
it's
tea. I
really quality. I did a lot of research and tasting when I was picking out my products and everything. So you will enjoy that. Huge pieces inside. You can even see like these big old apple pieces inside of there. So I don't play when it comes to my tea. I give people the best stuff. And this is how it looks after it steeps. So you see how it like rises up outside
Yeah.
of it swells.
Yeah,
So
that looks
that's
good.
how you know when you got the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know if y'all were here for the journal. I'm journaling in one of my journals right now. This is one of the journals that is available in the shop. I use all my own stuff. Here's another journal that I'm done with now. Y'all see all these tabs and all my writing and everything inside of there. And the one for April, I know y'all were voting on the one for May. There is a winner, so I'll be announcing May's Journal of the Month real soon. But this right here is April's Journal of the Month. So I love it. Oh, my little thought. And girl, I carry these around in my purse because I might get an idea. I might have to take notes somewhere. I don't know. I have it by my bedside. I might wake up in the middle of the night with an idea and I have got to write it down. And it's something about like putting pen to paper.
Right.
And I also use it for like scripting out the life that I want and things like that. So journaling is really, really, really important to me. So we've got another 10 minutes. So I'm going to put on another lo-fi jam. And if you've got your journal with you, go ahead and journal to this prompt. And if you don't have your journal with you, then sit and kind of meditate on this thought, okay? Here we go, the next journal prompt. I'm gonna get us another good song going. Crank that music and put the timer on.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yes.
Maya, because you have me trapped there. Move.
3 minutes went really fast this time. I was like, damn, it's 3 minutes up already? Goodness gracious. Okay, what lesson took you the longest to unlearn? Wow.
That was a good topic for me.
Ty, what's going on in your head, girl?
I just be like, when you always like be in your head, but those thoughts, you be like, sometimes you can be like, oh, I just think that was a stupid question or something, but nothing you say come out is stupid if you don't know. You ask the question. So I was sitting here, I was like, what lessons took me the longest to unlearn is everyone is not your friend. Everyone's there. Like what they say, misery likes company. You're just there to be nosy. You're not my friend. You're not coaching me as I'm coaching you. You're not there. You always want to see the bad side of what someone's doing, but why you're not looking at the good side of what someone's doing? So I had to learn that everybody wasn't my friend. And I like my peace. I like my alone time. It's hard to find good people that's actually truthful to you. You have a lot of people that's there for good, and there's people there for bad. You have people that will hinder you. I don't have time for that anymore. I have to be me. I have to be courageous. I have to be on the right path of understanding for me and my children. Yeah. So when you posted that question, I said that was the best one ever for me because I had to learn that everybody wasn't my friend.
I love it. And I love how you made the pivot and you're able to recognize that and move forward with people who are better friends to you, mm-hmm. and that you found the peace to be okay with being alone and being your own friend, which is the most important thing. How about you, Crystal?
Mine was actually what you just said. It took me a second to get to it because I was, what lesson took you the longest to unlearn? And then my first thought was, well, that maybe I didn't like about myself that I've changed. And then I realized like living life without certain people in it. And then I wrote being alone because I'm used to always being around someone, whether it be family or friends. Yes. So from moving to South Carolina, I moved here for my job and didn't know anybody here at all. So at home, I was always doing something. I was always with my family. I was always with my friends. I was always living with someone. So I moved from living in a house with my best friend and her 3 kids to living here by myself, just me and my dog. And so it was a huge adjustment. So I had to unlearn how to not be around people all the time, not always having somebody to talk to, not always sharing things or, sharing things in the fridge or sharing even responsibilities of getting toilet paper. Now I have to learn to do all this stuff by myself because now I'm by myself. So something I had to unlearn was being around people all the time.
Wow.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yes. And thank you for sharing that because I know that's a big transition.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're by yourself all the time. It's like, uh-oh, I can hear my thoughts now.
Yes.
And they are wild. You're like, dang, I am with somebody and it's me. What'd you say, Crystal? I'm sorry.
And it can be very depressing at first. Yeah. I think me being lonely and in my own thoughts and figuring out, I guess, maybe exactly who I am in a way without my people could be very depressing and very lonely.
Oh, I like that.
Then you learn to like yourself. And then I just was constantly going out and constantly going to the same exact places. And now that's how I've made friends. And like you said earlier, there's so much nature around here. So even just going down the Riverwalk in the morning when there's nobody there and it's like that dew on the grass, it just feels so good.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I love it. And I appreciate both of you ladies for coming on screen with me today and sharing. I appreciate those of you
Thank you
who
for
are
doing
watching. You are so welcome. We've got to do this again.
Yes, it was
I would
nice.
love for us to do this again.
It's
And
really nice. It wasn't judgmental. It was
of
really nice.
course not.
It was really
And do some things in person as well. Y'all know I have been posting about doing a book club. So I'm brainstorming places that we can meet in person to do that, to enhance our journaling through a nice book that we
nice.
read. You know what I'm saying?
I don't drive, so I have to find ways to get there.
Okay, okay. And even if we have to prop a camera up where we are and have you join us on screen or something, we can get that figured out, okay?
Okay.
So, or get somebody to give you a ride or something. So I know there was somebody when we were chatting before that was
Yeah.
wanting to give you a ride. So we will that'll be good for us. So I'm gonna get out of here, ladies, but thank you so much. Stay active in the blissful journaling sanctuary. Keep doing those prompts. The prompts come out 7 o'clock every single morning, like clockwork. They are always there. Of course, you know, you can check out my podcast at the Bliss Code Podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast. And just stay connected so that we can keep sharing and growing together and heal each other through our journaling process.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Meet you, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Thank
was
you
awesome. I
all.
can't wait for next time.
Yes, and happy Sunday, y'all. Okay.
Bye, ladies.
All
Have a
right.
great
Take
day.
care
Bye.
in the stream.